Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of May 12th. If you're new here, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read the cards, you'll find information on my beginner's course below. I'll be doing 5 card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Dark Mansion Tarot with Mahogany Obsidian, the Tarot de Marseille with White Crystal, and the Tarot of the Divine with Amethyst. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. We have 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, nice, 5 of Coins, don't panic, Fool reversed, and in the middle of the cross we have Strength reversed with the 6 of Wands reversed in the middle of the, at the bottom of the deck. So let me see, this should be pretty decent, yeah, that'll do. All right. I'll see you right now. So, given the nature of the cards in the reading proper and the fact that the 2 majors are the only reversed cards in the reading, and given what these 2 majors are, this is looking like one of 2 things. This is either stepping on a rake or missing out on an opportunity. Basically, this Fool here, it's either jumping when you shouldn't have or not jumping when you could have and probably would have loved to, and everything that follows after that. Spoiler alert, the 6 of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck is saying that it's no big deal, but no matter which one it is, you know, given the reading proper, it's looking like you are still in good shape, basically. The way, the anecdote that that this energy reminded me of, like, both as you, the person that I'm reading for, and myself, the reader, it was the last time that I slipped and fell on some ice. It was not this winter that recently happened, the one before. And, you know, it was like, you know, both feet like this type of situation. And I was fine. I immediately got up, and this vibe is kind of like me, the reader, being my neighbor who saw me slip and fall in the ice, but from within their home, so I couldn't see that they saw me. So when I got back up and looked around embarrassed and realized, well, you know, even if someone saw that, first of all, I'm fine, and second of all, it happens to everyone. And this invisible neighbor seeing me do that because they happened to be looking out their window at that time, you know, saw that and said, yep, it happens to the best of us. I'm glad you're okay. And yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I don't really think it matters what the 4 of Cups is adding to this. I think that the moral of the story is that it happens to the best of us. Whether, like, if this is stepping on a rake, this is looking like quite the rake to have stepped on. And if this is missing out on an opportunity, this is looking like the type of opportunity where, like, there's a space between the oh and the fuck that you say when you realize what just happened, you know. But again, even though it might feel that way in the moment, the 6 of Wands is there to remind you that, yeah, it happens to everyone. I'm glad you're fine. Try to, you know, go through this and learn the lessons, basically. Yeah, maybe that's what the 4 of Cups is adding, to be open to the lessons that this has to teach. If you like this reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. Group 2, let's see what we have for you for this week. First real test of the pyramid placement. What? I just whispered to myself in French there. Give me a second. Yeah. Oh, wow. That is nice. Okay. Ooh, Emperor and Empress in the reading together. Very interesting. All right. I'll see you right now. All right, group 2 for a reading. I don't anticipate that I have much to say, and considering that I really paused for a while, the overall vibe here is it's like two puzzle pieces coming together. That's really the vibe, because obviously with the two humans being the Emperor and the Empress here, I don't really think it matters who is whom. I think that the really striking part is that we have 2 8s and 2 deuces, which is really fascinating, and it makes the breakdown of which cards belong to the Emperor and which cards belong to the Empress like fascinating in all sorts of ways. Obviously, the Emperor is number 4, and both 2 plus 2 is 4, 8 divided by 2 is 4, so you can make a case either way. Swords is the phallic suits, coins is the yonic suits, so there's that thing. But no matter which one it is, I think that there's a strong someone else being catching something in the blind spot of the other one who's almost there, you know, because 8 plus 2 is 10, which is that's one of the first pieces that fell into place. It's surprising that I mentioned it this late into my little rant here, but yeah, it again, I don't think it matters who is whom, and you know, it no matter who is whom, it's looking like it's the Empress. It's either the Empress that, you know, managed to be there to cover for the Emperor, or that the Emperor is there to cover for the Empress, but in 2 little ways. Those are kind of the 2 main ways that it plays out. But, you know, these are like 2 seated, crowned people holding a scepter. One is Major Arcana card number 4, the other is number 3. Like, splitting hairs here, I don't really feel like getting into it. So yeah, good thing that you're there for each other, I'll say that much. If you like this reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card portion. Group 3, last but not least, as always, I'm going to name the cards because I have trouble with this one in reverse still. We have the 6 of Coins reversed, King of Wands, the 8 of Wands reversed. This is the Sun reversed. In the middle, we have the World. Excellent. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician reversed. Love it. All right, so this should be pretty good based off of group 2. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so let me do that. I'll see you right now. Group 3, this is a really interesting mix of energies. Like, I love each and every card in this reading. I hate that there's so many reverse cards in this reading. I think that with the World upright and the King of Wands being at the only upright cards in all of this, and remember, we all have the entire deck inside of us. Any court card can be any gender. This is the only court card in here, my friend. So the way, this is kind of like navigating through rapids, or you know, piloting a ship through an asteroid belt, and it's looking like there's a competent pilot at the helm. However, there is a danger here, or a warning of, especially given these cards here, 8 of Wands, 6 of Coins, Sun, being the reverse cards in the reading proper. This is the one bad call at that split second. And given the vibe here and the fact that I just spoke that out loud, I know what this video is for. I don't want you to be paranoid all week. So the thing, and I said this out loud while I was paused, this is the week to double down on the fundamentals, because there's a pilot, there's a capable pilot at the helm, there are rapids ahead, and it's looking like the pilot is more than capable of navigating these rapids. But there's kind of a danger of, you know, the I don't know why I have winter driving on my mind, but like, you know, when you're on the highway behind a big rig and a piece of ice goes flying off the roof of the big rig and you see it like twirling uppity, uppity, uppity in the air. Yeah, you don't want to be where, you don't want your car to be where that piece of ice will be when it's at ground level, you know? And again, it's the kind of thing you see coming, but there are cars around, and sometimes, you know, that car in the blind spot when you're swerving to avoid the ice or vice versa can make all the difference. And the funny thing is, like, with the world up right in the middle of this, I really do have a sense of optimism towards this. But the magician is reversed, you know. So again, all you have to do is double down on the fundamentals, and I'm pretty sure you'll be fine, all right? If you like this reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps if you want to, you know, don't want to watch me pick up your reading, basically. All right, let's see what we got for the Oracle card portion. Editor Sid has noticed I tend to put these off center in a way that really doesn't involve you at all. It's just making his job harder. Anyway, Group A, your card is Dignified Strength. Look at that. I'm really glad that this is the Oracle card for some of you, because some of the tarot readings I gave might have potentially planted seeds of paranoia, and I just want to, Group A to take this card as an omen that no matter what I told you in the tarot portion, you'll be fine, all right? Group B, your card is Disillusion. This is a waning water balsamic moon. That's a mouthful. Let me stare at this. The thing that made me love this card is when I realized where the waning balsamic moon is in the lunar cycle as a whole. And it's explicitly stated at the top here with the word seeds. So basically this is the period where you're basically getting the seeds ready to plant them to begin the new cycle. And I think that in being in the realm of emotions, it is very interesting concerning considering the tarot readings that I gave. I just realized I didn't do the timing thing. Let me do the sky math. Listen, I don't know where in Cancer the Cancer new moon is going to be, but this is kind of looking like the period just before that. But regardless, like I was saying, the theme of this week as having seeds in it that will be useful for you later. All right, Group C, your card is Determination. Hell yeah, I love it. One of the readings had the theme of determination very front and center in it, so you can take that as an exclamation point on that reading. But for everyone, this is keep your eye on the prize. This is looking like for either one of you, no matter what tarot pile that you took, this pyramid pointing to a target thing is indicating to me that there's probably a goal or something that you've had your eye on for a while, and you can take this as confirmation that no matter what happens this week, it's probably not going to knock you off course from that. Group D, your card is Decision. Mars in Gemini. Very interesting. Let me stare at all the symbolism in here. It's funny. The fact that this card literally has a chessboard on it is, you know, it makes it very tempting to read this as weigh your options and, you know, be careful. But given the tarot readings that I gave And the fact that this is Mars, the planet of action, the part of the, the planet of decision making, I would take this as a warning against analysis paralysis, against the very analysis paralysis that I might have been luring you towards during the chess segment of this. Bait and switch, motherfucker. But yeah, this would be, it's a warning against analysis paralysis, all right? So, we all, we all have to make decisions. So try to make the decisions. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull the cord on this whole video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give this video a like. You have yourself a great week, all right? Take care, I'll see you soon.